Hey, Don here. Okay, well, Happy New Year's Eve, 2017. Nope, this is not mood lighting. My light bulb went out. And I have two lights on the light up there. And I like it bright so I can see. So this one over here is the one that went out. There's a little flashlight to kind of show you which one. As soon as it shows up, caught a bit of lag there. And everything goes wrong at once. My flashlight that has got a rechargeable battery was been plugged in. It charges off of a computer, off the USB, and you try to run it without it plugged in, it won't run right now. So I don't know if the battery's gone bad or what. I got some more, so I'll try that later. But I don't have it on. I'll turn it on for a second. So one of them works right now, one of them doesn't. But I wanted it to cool down. You know, those are those fluorescent kind, and they don't get real hot, but they are a little hot to handle when when they've been running a while. So I'm going to use the handheld camera here. At least I think I am. There's something in the, well, it's working. There's something in the screen. I forgot to get rid of it. How do you want to connect? I hit a button by accident, but it's working, right? Well, what if it's not? It seems to be working. All right. I was thinking I better try to get rid of that, but that'll probably turn off the camera. Let me do it. I'm in the middle of a live stream. I certainly don't want everything to be completely ruined. All right. I saw it a minute ago and I thought I got rid of it. Okay. Yeah, it went away without killing my stream. Okay. So, now, we'll go back. Sometimes I guess the delay is a little bit helpful. So let's get up the ladder here. And I'll show you what I'm going to put in there. I'm gradually kind of working over to the you can see that, I guess, to the LED bulbs. I hope it won't bother me. I've noticed that they are brighter. Those are pretty bright. I think they're 100 watt equivalent, those ones I have up there. These are 60 watt, but they seem to be brighter to look at. And they're a harsher light, not as soft as the fluorescents. So let's get up here. But one reason why I wanted to show this is so that I could hang my mic cord on the ladder on the way up. Okay, so I don't know if that'll show up or not. It's probably not bright enough. I'll get it out of there and show it. But I started smelling it. So I was watching a video on YouTube, one of my favorite channels, Dirt Every Day. They were doing some welding and stuff, and I said, I swear, and this happens to me anyway, but I said, I swear I can smell that, And then in a minute, my light went out, and I thought all the lights were going out for a second. I'm trying to get to where I can shine some light on this. And then I realized, oh, it's just a bulb gone out. So let me see if I can get somewhere where I'm kind of still and shine my flashlight on it. I don't know, that's just too much. This is not working worth crap, is it? Okay. That's too bright for it to work. I don't really need that flashlight to see what I'm doing. I was just trying to make the video work better. Let's go over here where my lamp is at. Now maybe I think that shows up. In the little bitty phone screen, it's hard to tell, but these darn fluorescent things, they can get just flat dangerous. I mean, when they go out, they don't just go out like a regular light bulb. They burn up some electronics inside of them. And, I mean, you get smoke, you get that, you don't see it, but you smell it, you breathe it, and you feel it in your lungs, and if you get a bunch of it, if you're in a small room or whatever, if you're close to it, you'll choke and cough on it. And I've taken them apart before after they were burned out, and they look like they could be dangerous. And I've seen people say that some of them have nearly caught on fire. I don't know if I really ever saw a review about one catching on fire. And they never used to do that. These things have been around far back as I can remember, and I'm 61 years old, they never did that before. It's just in recent years. So they're just made, you know, they're just crap. They're just not made right. So there's our LEDs. So I'm just going to go with both LEDs. If I can reach around there and do that. Because I think I might prefer them matching. It's going to be hard to see. I think I'll try to go up a rung here. Still not all the way to the top. Now, I loved climbing and crawling, and I'd crawl up and climb up just about anywhere. But now I'm too unstable, so if I can't rest, I got my legs rested on that top level of the ladder to keep me from falling off of here. Because sometimes I can't hardly stand up on the flat ground. Often, actually. All right, there's lots of dust, but I'm not going to bother to clean that now. We'll do that once a year, whether it needs it or not. Look at all that. Just from touching the edge of that. So I had to turn my, you know what? I probably should do that. That is what I need to do. I had to turn my globe, or shade, or whatever you want to call it, upside down because it wouldn't fit. These are, of course I've already put them up in there, but they're a lot longer than the standard light bulb, and they would, you know, it wouldn't work, it wouldn't fit. And I'm gonna throw that away right now before I forget. Okay, so as soon as I go to take that down, dust is going everywhere, but I'll just try to be really careful. See, the thing is, what's below it? Bed, table with a bunch of stuff on it, the ladder I was on, which is fine. It doesn't matter if it gets dust, but okay, let's go over here and switch my scene, because I can't do that carrying two cameras, that's for sure. Let's see, I gotta put this somewhere. I think I can put it in my pocket, this other camera. It's also, my mic is plugged into that. If I can, well, I've got it in a little holder to try to protect it. Where's my camera? Well, I got lots of delay. See, I normally only run audio on the camera 3, the one that I was holding in my hand. And I was trying to, and that one reason, and I keep it in a bag so I can wear it. But anyway, I have it in this, where is it? You should see it right now, but it's such a delay. Dang it. There it is. Okay, yeah, it's making too much delay trying to run audio and video out of it. There we go. Are we working? Yeah, hello. Okay. Are we working with audio? Oh, sometimes you got to switch off. When you lose, I know when I lose a camera in a scene, I have to switch off and switch back, and then it's working again. Okay, now that was the case there, so same thing. Okay, now I can put this in my pocket or wherever, and should be okay. Usually I don't just put it in my pocket. I usually put it in a bag that I wear around my waist, but I'm trying not to spend forever doing this in the middle of my video. But I have, anyway, I put it in this. It's actually for a 3D. I'll probably mash the buttons with it in my pocket, won't I? Alright, I'm going to put my little bag around my waist and put it in there like I normally would. As long as I don't lose anything here, I'll be all right. I can't see my audio stream. Yeah, okay, still got audio. See, I usually have like the cable wound up and stuck in the little bag a little bit. I tried to plan this out so everything would go smoothly. Best laid plans. What I wanted to use the handheld, and I figured that was the best way to do the handheld, but I guess it wasn't. Now I'm going to roll. I was going to show you, but it's just one of those fanny packs, that's what they call them. Anyway, I can put this cable in the side of there, along with the phone, and I'm watching my audio signal on my computer, so it looks good still. All right, now, sorry. Okay, yeah, now I can get up there. I'm going to turn this other camera over at that too, instead of just, all I had it for was my introduction, but now I can use it. There. I'll just leave it on both of them so that no matter where I'm at, it'll show what I want it to show. Okay, now I'm going to move this thing of light bulbs. I grabbed my gloves just to get, the ladder was out in the garage and it was freezing cold. Okay, so get me some, there we go, paper towels. Now, I think I'll pull my trash can up and hold it up under that while I take it off. Well, I gotta have two hands. I'll just set it there. Maybe I'll try to direct most of the dust into the, just don't want to drop that nut in the trash can, then I have to dig it out. I'm worried about that. I hate it when I drop stuff in the trash can. Okay, move it. It's nasty in there. All right, that was good. That worked. Now, this one is the one that aims easy, so I'll aim it down. Where's my trash can? There it is. Back up. Okay. Wiped off. Ooh, I think it'll go right back on there just fine. I don't think those other ones will be in the way at all. Hopefully. And that'll diffuse the extra bright light a little bit so that it won't blind me. I need plenty of light to see, but too much, like sunlight, I can't even open my eyes hardly in the sunlight. It's just too much for me, so too bright a light would not be good either. All right, now, I guess we'll go back to, let's just leave it like that. I'm already over here at the camera. Where are we? It takes a while to adjust, so there we go. This is how to change your light. How to change from fluorescent to LED lights on for your New Year's Eve solo party. Because there ain't nobody here but me. Okay. There we go. And nope, they don't blink. No disco. Sorry. I couldn't take that. I used to run sound for bands, and boy, anytime they had lights that blinked, I couldn't stand it. I ran lights a little bit, and I didn't like doing that much. The one I did it was not automated, it was manual light board, and you had to sit there and blink the lights with, and I never had my fingers and wrists so wore out after spending 3 or 4 hours in the show blinking lights. It's kind of fun at first 10 minutes. I like that sound a lot better though. Okay. There we go. Bright enough? That's how much delay between the cameras. Crazy. Okay. Yeah, that's bright. I don't know if my eyes will get used to that or not. Let's turn off the extra lights. But yeah, if I hadn't have, because you know, it almost doubled the brightness when I flipped that shade before with the old setup. So that would have been way too bright. I'm trying to get all these lights off. I've got another one over here. There we go. Now, let me move. Okay, let me move my little ladder. I guess I'll fold it up. There we go. So that was not as bad as I was afraid. Okay, it was going to end up being. So, I'm going to switch to camera 1 and put it on me so I can finish up my little video here. Sit down at my chair and let's see what it's going to be like. Yeah, this is my little radio that I was talking about. It's one of those weather alert radios. It's got a pretty bright light and everything. But when you unplug it from the USB, the light goes out. And this happened. I noticed it. I tried to pick it up and use it, and it wouldn't work. And I have some more batteries that I bought quite a while back because a couple of years ago. Turn that light out. And it turned out I didn't need them, so I still have the original one in there. What it is, it's pretty cool because there's no soldering involved. I can't get it open. No soldering involved. These are rechargeable. I'm not sure if they're Lion or what. I can't remember. I don't think it says LiPo or Lion on them. This brand here is Ultrafire that I have here. I think it's IRC123A, 880 milliamps. These are 1.7 volts. That's what I got to replace the original. And they all are still charged. Stay charged for years, just sitting there in that little case. But the battery in here is not what I'm supposed to be making my video on, is it? The battery in here, it has a solar charger on it. And when I bought it, I thought it would charge the batteries, of course, but all it's supposed to do is just help it not go down very quickly. And it sat around for a year, and I never plugged it in. I kept it in the window, thinking it would stay charged. Well, the battery went down, and so I thought the battery had gone bad, so I bought some more. And so that seems to be the thing with some of you got to watch them. Anytime you see that small of a solar panel, it probably will not charge. This one wouldn't even maintain the battery. I just bought another one for a Christmas gift, and it said on the description on Amazon, don't depend on the battery of the solar to charge the battery. Charge it up first, and it'll maintain it. So let's put another. I'm gonna put another one in there. I can't get it up in the camera without. Okay, let's see what the one that was in there. This is the same brand. Oh. I ordered those from Hong Kong. This is the same brand and everything, same size. But it's been plugged in the computer and it's going down. So maybe that battery is going bad. So mine seems to have already adjusted to the, I don't know which battery has the most juice in it, but see, you just like any normal, you know, AA battery or something, you just pop it in and out. Let's see. Doesn't work. See if the other one does. So what does that mean then? And I checked them and they had good voltage in them the other day. It's not coming on. Well, I'm going to switch it to one of them. Oh, and it has a charger, a crank charger too, which will work, but I'll just use this one, I guess. try to keep them separate somehow so I'll know which one is which. I have them marked. I actually put tape on them, scotch tape on them, and marked them. And that's how come I know the voltage stayed up. It was like almost exactly the same after about a year or more. But I can't remember. I decided to leave the one in there because it went to working. I don't guess it's just a bad connection. Everything looks good and clean. No batteries have leaked or anything. So this is another one of the 3 that I have now. And the door just goes on just like any other little door, battery door. It does come all the way off. Okay, except for it not keeping a charge good. I don't know. Let's see. So you can see a little light. You crank it, I think you have to crank it about 20 cranks or something to really get it to come on. Yeah, see? Light still won't come on. I'm not going to sit there and crank it all night. So, radio might come on. Let's see. Nope, it won't come on either. Little red light, no. Little red light don't come on either when I turn the radio on. Okay, but well, I'll just let this one charge for a while and see. See, when you get the green light, you know you've got power. I have a computer that doesn't have to be running to send out USB power. But it works fine when it's not. So maybe it'll catch up. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. That's a heck of a sidetrack. Well, it's all about light. That's what this is. This is a live stream about light. Let there be light. Okay, so there we go. The camera moved on me. I had it in the wrong place all along. So, there we go. We'll see how long hopefully those LEDs will last a good long time like they're supposed to. The problem is, even if the light bulbs are okay and they last a long time like LEDs typically do, the electronics is what's going out in a lot of this stuff. They're using crappy like chips. That's what went out in the. That's what's going out in these. Usually, I think that's what's generally going out in those fluorescent bulbs, those swirly bulbs. Yeah, because the one I saved to take apart, I ended up breaking the glass trying to get it apart to look at it, and it let out you could hear it letting loose the gas that was in it. See, they have gas in them, and you could hear that gas coming out, and you could smell it. So it didn't break. It sprung a leak and let all the gas out. And the smell that you smell when they go out is a classic electronics, burning electronics smell, burning wires, burning electronics, pretty similar smells. So, and I don't know I'll tell you the brand of that one that went out. But the thing that main reason I want to make the video, it's the danger of them burning up and dropping the box. It's the danger they pose when the electronics that burns up could, especially when you still got 100. See, these are powered by 110 volts, so to me that feels more dangerous than a DC powered. It's 110, converted to DC to power this thing. This is called EcoSmart TM. Has a customer service number on it. 1-800-378-6998. It's 1-800-378-6998. So yeah, call them and tell them, hey, your bulbs burn up. Straighten up your act. Of course, they have the FCC ratings. Of course, you see over and over about how these manufacturers just slap that stuff on there, and sometimes it doesn't look right, and sometimes it does. Some of them, but they'll just slap it on there whether they have any. This one says actually it doesn't say FCC, it says CULUS, has HG on it and listed FC. So FCC is what? FTC is Federal Trade Commission in America. FCC is what I forgot. This is the E149698 self-ballasted lamp, 61Y6, mercury disposable, mercury disposal, EPA gov-CFI, CFL. That's kind of bulb it is. This is CFL. And then there's another number, V, number 42836. Did I say the SKU? No, SKU number, I guess this is the seller, 186-353, model EDX023, 3500K, lumen 1600, 120 volts, 60 hertz, 23 watts, 0.380 amp. That would be whatever milliamps that ended up being. There's another number on there. I'll read it. 1408315, all by itself. But so there you go. Of course, this is called EcoSmart. Of course, they're probably made by the same company for many brands, you know. But this is the third or fourth one that has just burned up when it goes out. They don't just quietly go out like a regular light bulb. And then, you know, they're always telling you, and matter of fact, I've even seen, I don't know how many times when people would say things in advertisements or well, not so much advertisements, but you know, like on the news, they're always telling you how wonderful these sort of things are. They used to say this until LEDs got popular. They used to tell everybody to buy these. And I'm pretty sure, I won't swear to it, but I'm pretty sure they said, oh, they're safer. Probably say, oh, they don't get as hot. But, I mean, if you let a light bulb touch something that's highly flammable, then you're a dummy anyway. So these are hot enough to burn your skin after they've been on for hours. So, you know, anything that's highly flammable would probably ignite with this anyway. But here's the thing. When it goes out like that, I don't know if I got a good shot of it a while ago or not, but when it burns up inside and the electronics burn up, then this thing can burn. It could, if it started a flame fire, then it's right close to the roof of the house. It could catch your roof, you know, inside of your house on fire and burn your house down while you sleep. So, or it could, if it melted down inside here and caused a direct short inside of the AC, then you could get a fire anywhere along that circuit, wherever the wire overheated the most and where it got hot enough. It would have a fire anywhere from here to the breaker box. So, oh, that's the one that still works, I think. I just realized I threw one away. No, I didn't. I swear I threw one of them away. And it kept one. There it is. Oh. That's the one that I think still works and it looks that bad. Yeah, the one I threw directly into the trash can, how about that? So maybe I don't want to use that other one even though it still works. This is the one I threw directly into the trash can. I just pulled it back out. It doesn't look a whole lot different. So I'd say that other one is getting, it's been overheating and getting ready to go out too. I mean, that's just flat scorch marks on both of them. Not enough that I couldn't even hardly tell the difference. That is just terrible. So yeah, I'm glad I made the video now. I think I'm gonna, well, they'll be all right in that trash can. I don't like to put big things in my little trash can in my room. I don't want to have to. Yeah, I was thinking I would save the one that still worked and reuse it. And because my mom, I put her an LED in her bathroom because we didn't, she tried, you know those in your bathroom with the 6 lights and all that? Or 3 lights or whatever, it's just 3 in hers. This is the one that still works. I put her an LED in there. She says, "Ah, too bright. I don't like that." You know, so so I said, "Well, I guess I can use one of those swirly lights." And I said, "Fluorescent lights." She says, "What?" I said, "The swirly lights." Sometimes I can't remember the word fluorescent, and I just call them swirly lights. Yeah, as much as I hate to waste something that works. But I had one in the garage one time that went out, and I was out there, and it really stunk up the garage a lot, and it was going on and off, and you could see arcing inside of it, electrical arcing, and I thought, if I hadn't been out here, what would that have done, you know? And they get hotter when they go out too. So Of course, if nothing's touching that's flammable, they're probably not going to catch. This part right here, I hope, if it's made right, this part where the electronics is contained is not going to be flammable plastic. It should be flame resistant. It's probably at the best flame resistant. If the electronics are not made right, so why would the case be made right? So it could be the kind of plastic that once it catches on fire, it burns like gasoline, you know, and it won't go out for nothing. So you don't know. If they don't make one part right, why would they make the other part right? So anytime you've got AC to DC converter inside of a little container like that, you know, you know all the wall warts, how hot they get and how dangerous they can be when they're not built right, and they can catch on fire. And more and more and more, you see this. Every brand new products. What's the biggest problem I see with electrical products when I look at reviews? They burn up. And so now anything that I see like that does that, I won't buy it. So I don't care. I just bought a power strip surge protector with 10 outlets and 4 USBs the other day, and I was wanting to buy a Triple Light brand because I like them. They're made in America, or at least they're assembled in America. I'm sure the components had to be bought overseas. Never had a trouble with any Triple Light power strips that I have, and they have a good warranty. Some of them, I think most of them, or some of them, or most of them have a lifetime warranty. But when I saw pictures of some of the internal components burned up for the USB charging portion of their brand, I said, forget that. So I bought some other brand that had no problems like that reported yet. Hopefully it'll be good. But doesn't matter what brand. Brands don't mean anything anymore because they're all made. You don't know, you know, like 2 brands, 5 brands, 10 brands can be made in the exact same factory with the same quality or lack thereof, lack of quality, and different brand name sticks printed on there or stuck on there. With sometimes it's just a sticker on them. So you got to, you know, used to years ago back in this when I grew up in the 60s and in the 70s when I was young. You know, if you found a good brand, you could usually stick with it most of the time and feel like it's going to last and be safe and all that. But not anymore. Okay. So there we go. Let me get back into I'll go ahead and go to my desktop scripts. Well, while I got everything out of whack here. I'm going to my desktop screencast, and I clicked the wrong way. Well, I clicked to open up my browser, and then I clicked back over to my OBS Studio window, and I have different desktops on my setup. Anyway, I clicked over, and it made it open up in the same one as OBS, and that threw my brain out of whack because I like everything in different desktops. Like this, move to the right. Now see, I'm in OBS. Now I do like that. Okay, and I can do like that. I can do like that. I can do like that. That's why I like it. Okay, so let's. Yep, still got a good live stream. So, I guess I can leave the browser open while I get out of here. So, new LEDs. They're bright. And so we'll see how they do. So far, we've been using, we bought, let's see, well, the brand that I just put in there, I didn't think about that. So the LEDs that I just put in, so far none of them have gone out or anything. And we had 6-pack. I'll go ahead and go back on those camera. Had a 6-pack here. Now that's the last 2 that I've put in somewhere. 2 of them in here. 60 watt replacement. They actually run 8.5 watts, 2700K. Soft white, they say, but they're pretty bright. Oh, they're not soft white to me. And of course, they have electronics in them to change the voltage down to what the LED bulbs need. So they're saying long life 18.3 years. Yeah, I'll bet. Nothing. I haven't seen anything last longer than maybe 3 years is the most I've ever seen a light bulb last in my life. LED, well, LEDs, like single LEDs and components and stuff, I've seen them. I mean, I probably have some stuff, but they do last 5 or 10 or 15 years, you know. But a light bulb like this, they've got the electronics, the conversion, the power supply in them. That's the thing that'll go out, I think. So there's a number on it, LA1027KND6. And it says ROHS compliant on the back, made in China. There's all the stuff. That's in other languages. Can't read none of that. Oh, there we go. There's English. Okay. Lumens, 800 watts, 8.5, CRI82. I don't know what that means. Color temperature, 2700K. I caught the 2700K had more to do with the brightness of it. That says color temperature. Rated life, 20,000 hours. M.0.L. I mean M.O.L, not 0. 4.33 inches. Okay. Must be how long it is. And then diameter, 2.4 inches. Well, they're about the same size overall as a regular light bulb. That's a good thing about them. They'll fit in the same places regular light bulbs went. Minimum starting temperature, negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And negative 28.9 degrees centigrade, or Celsius, or whichever one I'm supposed to say. Estimated yearly costs, $1.02 based on 3 hours a day. 11 cents a kilowatt. Well, that depends on what your electricity costs where you live. Okay. Yep, that's about it. Then on the TCP 325 Campus Drive, Aurora, Ohio, 44202, tcpi.com. So I guess that's what their brand is TCP. Okay, so these may be good. The verdict has not been still out on them. It would have to be out for a while because they say they won't last for 18 years, but we'll see about that. Definitely so far. Well, I don't know. And I will say this, these fluorescent bulbs, I've been running them for several years now, 3 to 5 years. Don't even remember. It's been long enough I can't remember. And they do not go out real often, but they're supposed to last quite a few years too. I don't remember how long, at least 3 or something. And they usually last 6 months to a year, about a year maybe. But the thing about these fluorescents is when they go out, they're scary. And I have seen pictures and in reviews and stuff of them doing some dangerous burning. Luckily, mine have not got any worse. The other one that I told you about that I took apart, it was a lot worse. It looked scary than this one was. So, there we go. All right. Well, 7:22 p.m. Happy New Year's at midnight. All right. It's dawn. Bye-bye.